My name is Scott Clevenstein, and I go to UNAMI Middle School in Chalfont, Pennsylvania. The purpose of my Google Science Fair project was to find a natural fertilizer that people can use that doesn't harm the environment. Due to the fact that coffee grounds contain a lot of nitrogen, I wanted to see if they benefit plant growth. My original hypothesis was if I mix coffee grounds with regular potting soil and use them as a fertilizer, then they will benefit plant growth. For my experiment, I would have two groups of plants. One group of plants would be planted in the normal potting soil and be known as my control group, and the other group of plants would be the plants that were planted in coffee grounds mixed with regular potting soil. This would be known as my experimental group. I gave each group an equal amount of water and sunlight. My independent variable is the amount of weeks, and the dependent variable that I was measuring was the average height of the plants from each group in centimeters. Using the data that I collected, on average, the plants in normal potting soil grew taller than the plants in soil mixed with coffee grounds. Although, throughout the 13 weeks of my experiment, both groups of plants remained very small. My original hypothesis was wrong because the plants in soil mixed with coffee grounds did not grow taller than the plants in normal potting soil. However, on average, the plants in coffee grounds mixed were only a centimeter smaller than the plants in normal potting soil. Throughout my experiment, the length between the average heights of both groups of plants remained somewhat equal. To answer my original question, according to my experiment, coffee grounds didn't really affect plant growth at all, and they did not cause plants to grow taller. If I perform my experiment again, I would either do it in the summertime or use an overhead light so that the plants can receive direct sunlight and grow more. I would also experiment on different plants besides lettuce to see how coffee grounds affect them. More research should definitely be done in my area in order to see if coffee grounds can benefit plant growth and be used as a natural fertilizer across farms around the nation.